they'll be calling you a radical, so to the salmon counts. So I just got off the phone with Tim Martin, and this is, I'll post this photograph. This is the world record steelhead catch. It's the record in Oregon. Tim caught it right before Fukushima happened. So he's talking to all the guys up. He's probably the most famous fishing guide in the history of the state of Oregon. They're not even scheduling steelhead trips anymore. It's over. So the Rogue, the Coal River Hatchery, the biggest hatchery in the world, has 36 in it today. What did I have 5 years ago? These are spring Chinook salmon. Go to sea for 5 years. 136,000. They go from 136,000 to 36. He's going to go up there and get footage tomorrow. You know, I don't know how we do this anymore. But so the Columbia has less than 50,000 right now. Less than 50,000. The spring run is all but over. 5 years ago, 680,000. That's in 5 years. Now, remember, they go to sea for 5 years. So Ken Bucket Fuck Buser, Miles O'Brien, and fucking Woods Holes. Tim just sent me this. Fuck, you watch this, you'll hang yourself. These lying propagandist fuckers, 10 years of Fukushima, so-called experts. Aren't you sick of these motherfuckers, so-called experts? You know, what academia is unfolded into? The fucking so-called media, the so-called scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumping, and they talk like this, and this really passive. Cordial conversations are dangerous. Passionate, intelligent arguments get results. That's Kevin Blanch's fucking line. What the fuck is the matter with people? Evidence means nothing. Now, Ken Buckafuck Buesler's there, fucking spewing his big fucking mouth. Now, remember, Ken Buckafuck Buesler, I leaked his study. He was on the KOK International Study in 2011, June 2011. June 2011. It got leaked to me. I put it on the internet. They about shit their pants. Fucking all these different, a lot of U.S. so-called Marine, they're not Marine biologists. I don't know what you would call them. They're pieces of fuck. They're lying criminal derelicts. You remember Miles O'Brien lost his arm. And before I say this, there's an article out now. This is how degenerate America has become. So remember the little kid that interviewed Obama, used to interview all the people, you know, when he was this a little guy, 9, 10 years old, 11 years old. It's all over now today. He's dead. What? And get this. This is the headline. He's 23 years old, dead of natural causes. I mean, when you could just go ahead and agree somebody died of 23 years old of natural causes, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. I mean, really, what can you say with that? You should live to be 100. So, Ken Buckafuck Buesler study, 2011, June 2011, 40 kilometers off the coast of Fukushima, Japan. 25 meters down, 3 sample sets were taken. First sample, double the background level of cesium-137, which only comes from a nuclear exchange. Second sample, 50 times the back. Now, what's the background? That's Bikini Atoll. We know what they are. 50. Third, 1,000 times. This is in the abstract. They wrote the conclusion years later, but in the abstract, I leaked it out. We think that, well, I'll jump to what the conclusion says now. It's already released into the biosphere. There's no stopping it. Our conclusion, it's into the water column, into the biosphere, and there's no turning it off. Now remember, these are 3 cores, 6 cores. These are 6 cores. Leslie Stahl to fucking Lake Barrett, who's another cover-up muck on 60 Minutes Day 3000 and something. Well, where are these? They're right there. See those holes? They've burrowed into the Pacific Ocean. And then we're not talking about all the fucking spent fuel pools and the MOX fuel that blew all the fucking smithereen, fucking flew over us, into us, fucking. Remember Ken Buckafucker's Buesler's fucking buckets? Fuck. These guys are criminals. Miles O'Brien, that piece that he had when he was still with CNN that was out on there. Remember, he lost his arm right after going to Fukushima. He left Fukushima, went to the Philippines, and something attacked it, and they had to amputate it. Fucking, you know, Anderson Vanderbilt Cooper was there. Sanjay Gupta, MD. Fukushima meltdowns, Fukushima. Smoking gun. Now, it's all the hyperbole and all the bullshit. I had a comment on that Miles O'Brien one comment. My comment had like 24,000 likes, and it had 12,000 replies. 12,000. Then boop, they took it off. They were all cordial. It was a cordial comment. So let's ignore the fucking fake, lying, cover-up propagandists, and that's what they are. Let's just talk pure evidence. First, your hypothesis. Kevin Blanch, the only person on earth. These are full-blown out meltdowns. They're lying, they're lying, they're lying. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Proof is proof. That's the hypothesis stage of a great PhD. This is going to fucking pour into the Pacific Ocean. It's going to break the chain. It's going to fucking collapse the fucking whole Pacific Ocean. It's going to cause a heat bubble. This will be the hottest source of fucking energy ever released into the biosphere in the history of mankind. Bringing star powers, these will be suns that will blanch the Pacific Ocean. They will wipe out the tadpoles. The fucking salmon will collapse on cue. The Chinook will be able to see this. We count down dead tide pools. It'll wipe out the tide pools immediately because the starfish absorb quickly. It'll cause a heat bubble over the western United States. The Great Salt Lake will acutely fucking go dry. It will get into the trees, into the fucking pine needles, which is holds for energy. They will burn. They will catch fucking fire. This is all my hypothesis. Then you do the field. It will give you leukemia. Give leukemia. I got leukemia and was given 2 months to live in 2011. Then you do the field work. You play back the tape. Just my tide pool fucking work alone. Nobody else did it, did they? Did Ken Buesler do the tide pool work? Did fucking any of these so-called fucking muck scientists, fake fucking propagandists? They're not scientists, they're propagandists. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered, they're alarmed. That's all we hear over and over and over and over again. And by the way, you can match the Columbia River fucking with the Rogue, with the Deschutes, with the Fraser, with the fucking Copper, with the Kenai. It's epic catastrophe. It's the greatest ecological collapse in history. When you go from 680,000 to 50,000 in the spring number in 5 years, when you go from 136,000 to 36, fucking there's still, I'll post the picture. They were healthy in 2010, just like the tide pools. There's fucking video content all over healthy tide pools. You know that before, after the fucking upper capital proportions? Those are mine. I mean, you think about the work, and I did all this fucking work. Well, and I'll be back. I'll be back in California on the 26th. We're going to get super blue. We're going to go flower blood moon. We're going to get really low tide. And doing tide pool work, oh, you think that's easy? Anybody that's been with it, you don't wade through tide pools. And you have to move fast. You have to move quickly. You have to get the video content, and you have to graze across those. You have to glide like a shorebird onto those. They're slicker than fuck. It's like a combination of surfing and skiing. I mean, I will challenge any great surfer. I'm a good surfer. I don't go in the water. I'm a really good skier. I grew up in. Rarely do I ski anymore. Can't afford to. But I will challenge any of you surfers on balance, athletic ability. Come out to the tide pools with me. Watch me. And they go way out. PB Point, Point Loma, fucking Monterey, Doc Ricketts, Carmel, fucking Dana fucking Point. I won't stop there. Historic low tide. Proof. So proof. You can run your mouths fucking all over and get your fucking money wood holes, and you MIT media fucking lab propagandist horse. But this is the greatest event in human history, and the evidence is the evidence. You can't argue with it. You can run regression, you can run models all you want. And the regression models, plug them in now because we have the data now. Before, when I was hypothesizing, that's hypothesis. You can debate it till the cows come home. But you have to do the field work, which I did. I showed you my field work. You show me yours. Geiger County, Reedy's, Kenbuck. This has never happened. You don't even know what it is, which I named Fukushima. Me oh my, Nobel Prize. Literally. Fuck Leslie Stahl. This is like going to the moon. Way bigger than that. What is it? We have no idea. Bringing star power to Earth. We know what's on the sun? Fuck no, we don't know what's on the sun, but we know it can give you 93 million cancer, 93 million miles away. Bringing star power to Earth, right there in the Pacific Ocean. It's just coincidence. They hell of a way to boil a planet in acute fashion. When you run regression, you can plug in your models now. You can plug in the fucking numbers on the Copper River, the Kenai River, the fucking Columbia River, because they're all there. We have the 10 years of fucking data now. We know how to fucking use the regressionary models because the Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. When they record returns, and we had record escapement. Every year, record escapement, and then all of a sudden they just don't start coming home. Dying to sea. And they just run. Take your mind out of it. Just run regression. Just let the computer model run it. Fucking smoke will come off your model. It'll deviate from the mean millions of fucking times. It will, and the computer will, any model will point right to 2011, the outliner. And this is a radical, incredible outline. I mean, when the tide pools fucking wipe out, the fire spontaneous fucking fire start in multiple places. The Fire Institute in California and Oregon said, we thought it was a group of arsonists at first go and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, go. And then we finally realized the arcing fucking lines were sparking the very fucking atmosphere. Was catching. It's a plasma. It's a gas, which I said, though, it's plasma physicists. I mean, we know this. We know this. Chernobyl is fucking reboiling and heating up. So the salmon numbers, Tim will go up there tomorrow. All this fucking work we do, and, fucking living in poverty. I mean, unbelievable. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this historic work. I'll get by with a little help from my friends. I'll get high with a little help from my friends. Open the door and anybody who's talking like this and say, well, let's talk there. So this is my, let's get this expert on this. Well, we got this reading and we think at the bottom, maybe it's total bullshit. Real fucking PhD. And this is the expert. Number one, hypothesize the knowledge. Okay. Did any of them even hypothesize? No, fuck no. They didn't do anything. They just wanted to cover up more. Fieldwork. There's the key. Fieldwork. Fuck my tide pool fucking videos alone. There's a nice, beautiful playlist with fucking hundreds and hundreds at historic low tide in the best tide pools on the Pacific. The best. Cutely fucking radically collapsed. Oh, they're coming back. Remember those aquarium fuckers saying it's coming? And I said, okay, let's go. And remember, I did it walking, sleeping in a sleeping bag on the beach. Not to mention my work at Senate offering on the shutdown. Not my work on Blue Castle. Somebody says, write a fucking book. Fuck that. Number one, I am the fucking book. This story's not over. I mean, it goes to Epstein Island. It goes to Gates. It goes to all these pro-nuclear propagandists. The head of the state. It goes to Kissinger. It goes to Hillary Clinton. It goes to Obama, Japan. Fuck, we're all fucking that dirtbag. Fucking Trump, all of it. It's the tip of it's so much more than just nuclear energy and a nuclear meltdown. It is the power structure. It is it. You've hit, Anonymous, Black Lives Matters, fucking Proud Boys, fucking Occupy Wall Street, all of this fucking shatters it all. One guy. Because it's not hyperbole. My work and evidence, why do you think they kettle me? Dr. Burroughs is 97 now. Fuck Kevin Blanche. When they are actually afraid of you. 650,000 to 40,000 in 5 years. 136,000 to 36. Talk to any guides up there. They used to laugh at me. They're not fucking laughing now. So stand tuned. Fuck Miles O'Brien and fucking Woods Holes and fucking Ken Bueller. Just keep branding your stupid fucking asses in history. Just keep branding yourself in fucking history. Obama, fucking Trump. Go ahead. Because this is the greatest event you might have pulled off the fucking cover up for a while, but again, the smoking gun, the salmon numbers, the dead tide pools. Coincidence doesn't get in science. In fact, it's asymmetric to fucking. This is who they are. I painted that in 94. This is who they want, and this is what they got. That's Kissinger. Fucking. There's Ken Bueller. There's Lake Barrett. There's Jay Cullen. There's Helen Caldecott. There's Chris Busby. There's Helen Thomas. There's, what's her name at Oregon State? Kathleen Higley. I won't stop there. Good sheep. Good. And you want to, Blanche doesn't have no formal, check out, my formal education's way stronger than yours at a much better university. Dr. Winters fucking mentored me. Dr. Cooley mentored me. Try either one of them. I have the last letter of recommendation that Dr. Cooley ever wrote. You're talking the greatest fucking professor in probably the history of the country. I have the last letter of recommendation he ever fucking wrote hanging on the fucking wall. Here, let's walk over here and show it to you. You want to fucking try my credentials? Just the number one honors program, BIS, fucking from the top fucking school in the United States, bar none. Yeah. There they are. Huh. That's Mia Mikado right there. He's the heir to the Japanese Empire. We graduated together. That's the highest score ever given on Cooley's fucking test. That's the last letter of recommendation he ever wrote. Huh. So, I'm not a Woodhull's fucking propagandist MIT fucking rat. Oh no. Oh no. I stand up to the machine. I stand up. So, stand to it.